Hi there, my name's Lorraine Dennison. I'm an author of 2 books, and the books are about the law of attraction and living positively. And it's not so much I'm teaching it, it's more that I'm reminding you of what you already know. Have you ever felt depressed, low, down, in despair, or just feeling in a rut? Because these emotions are not who you're meant to be. Back in 2001, I split up from my husband and had to bring up 3 young children on my own. And I went into the depths of despair for 2 years, and it was a very, very hard time. But gradually, after the 2 years, I wanted to feel better. So anyway, in 2005, I found a book by Louise Hay called You Can Heal Your Life. And it literally changed my life. The book was about learning to love yourself, which at the time I certainly didn't. And it was just been a progression from there. And then in 2014, I started writing about the law of attraction because I was very interested in it, and I studied it. The law of attraction being the source energy that's in the universe, and on the premise that like attracts like. So if you're feeling happy, you will attract happy experiences. That's saying it on a very superficial level. But yeah, so gradually I started to feel better, and things have just escalated from there. So my first book, Living with a Positive Attitude, is my first 100 blogs, and it's 100 short lessons and stories. And the first part of it is it's about meditation, visualization, affirmations. But then I go on to describe experiences that I've had when I've been travelling around the world, which is my passion. And I deliberately go out into the world and want inspiration, and then learn things, and then bring it back to share with others. An example in my book is called Lost in Saigon. It was when I was cycling in Vietnam. I got lost in this city, Saigon. It used to be called. That's the old name, Saigon. It's now Ho Chi Minh City. But I got lost in Saigon, and at first it was an adventure. But then I started getting really scared because nobody knew how to get to this hotel. No taxi drivers knew how to get there. So I had loads of people around me trying to help me, and none of them could help me. So I walked away from them all, got really quiet, and I had an inspired idea. And so what I'm talking about there is tuning into your intuition, which is always available once you quieten your mind. And then another chapter in the book, they're just short stories, but another chapter in the book is one on self-belief. So if, say, for example, you had a presentation to do at work that day, and you felt really nervous and worried, you'd click on to self-belief, which you can get onto straight away if you click on that chapter, and it will give you a short story to inspire you to give you self-belief that day, which will hopefully lead to a very good presentation, which would lead to a bonus and promotion, and then more money. So that's what the book is about. The reason I think it's unique is because it's come straight from the heart. I've got so many stories in this book, and I've learnt so much, and I love it when I get an inspired idea and then I learn something from it and then pass it on to others. So this journey has taken me 16 years basically to get from being in the depths of despair to being mainly positive all the time now. But if you read my book, you could probably do it in a lot less time, because I give like examples of books to read, meditations to do, loads. It's absolutely packed with information to get you on the path to positivity. So it could take you 16 days, 16 hours, 16 minutes, 16 seconds. Well, it depends where you are at the moment. If you are sort of very depressed, it might take a bit longer. But if you're quite a little bit higher up the vibrational scale, it'll take you less. But I do think most people would benefit by my book. And the beauty of it is they're short. They're not like long paragraphs. They're just like one story, just like and pick a subject that you want to, experience in your life, and it'll be there. So yeah, so with my book, I am at the moment giving out bonuses. The first bonus is it's a beginner's meditation. In my experience, people say to me, Lorraine, I can't meditate. There's too much chatter in my mind. So I've devised a 5-minute beginner's meditation, and that will be in as a bonus in the book. Another bonus will be, it's called Positivity in Your Pocket. It's 100 positive words. You pick a word and you think about that word all day, and by the law of attraction, it will bring you that experience. And my third and final bonus is, it's just an adventure and guide called A Day Walking Over London Bridges, which I did a few years ago, and it's just full of fun stories and little innuendos and all sorts, really. So yeah, so that's what my book's about. I think it's unique. I even read it myself sometimes on holiday and sort of get inspired ideas, even though I wrote it. And then there's the 3 bonuses, like the 3 bonuses, which is a meditation, the Positivity in Your Pocket, and A Day Walking over London Bridges. If for any reason you don't like my book or it's not for you, I will refund your money, even though it's an ebook and you'd get to keep it and the bonuses. That's how confident I am that you will like my book. So yeah, so give it a try. I think it's great. Hope you do too. Lots of love. Bye for now. Lorraine.